Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. This is Funmibi here again with a new video. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you all how you can start off a beading tutorials channel and make good money from it. This video will be very helpful for whoever it might be that might be watching this video and is interested in things relating to the kind of content that I create on this channel, and they're looking to begin this line of work. I've done videos similar to what I'm filming currently in the past. I will do my best to link them at different points in today's video, so you can go check out those videos after watching this one, just to help you gather your thoughts together, especially if this is something that you want to do and you're just thinking of how to start it off. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, please make sure you watch the video all the way through. If for whatever reason you're not subscribed to this channel, maybe this is your first time bumping into my channel, hello, my name is Funmibi Olawore. I am a fashion enthusiast, and I have this beautiful community on here that God has blessed me with, where I share tutorials relating to fashion design, beading, embellishment, and self-improvement. If this sounds like something you're interested in, please remember to subscribe, like this video, and feel free to share with someone that you think will find this kind of video valuable. So the first thing you need in creating a beading tutorials channel is passion for research. Okay, make sure that you're subscribed to a lot of channels on here that are, related to the kind of work that you're doing. And this is not to be a monitoring spirit, it's just to help you come up with content ideas. At least that's what I do for myself. I'm subscribed to a lot of people that do the kind of work that I'm doing. You'll also need to follow people on social media, TikTok, Instagram, whatever app it is, Facebook, if that's what is your jam, right? Follow people that create a lot of designs. This is just to help you come up with content ideas. If you see a beautiful dress online and you think, oh, this is something that people might want to know how to do, you know how to do it, and you would like to teach people, just be saving all those videos just to help you have content bank where you can just pick up designs that you would like to teach people. Now to creating those contents that you have, a content bank for, how to go about creating those contents. The first thing I'll tell you, and I'm speaking based off of myself as an example, the things that I use that has been working for me. I'm going to be very, very plain with you guys. I'm not hiding anything. You need lights. I have two lights that I work with, one ring light and one LED light. I have them shining on the thing that I'm trying to show you guys, just to help with the, visual appearance of the things that I'm trying to teach, right? And I also have a camera. When I started off my channel, I started with my phone, okay? So if it's your phone as well, get a tripod stand for your phone and your phone. If it's a camera that you have, get a camera and a tripod, because you need a tripod for your devices to just stand in a very stable way. You don't want to be making a beading tutorial and the phone you're using is shaking, or the camera you're using is shaking, or where you're filming is not properly lit. People cannot see what you're doing. It will impair people while learning, right? So make sure that visibility is on check. Your visuals as well, your camera, the picture quality is good. All right. You also need a microphone, in my opinion, because if you're teaching people, people like to also hear. They need to hear you speaking, even if it's a voiceover you're doing and you're not talking real time. Get a good microphone. For me, I use a Comica Boom XD mic. It's pretty expensive. When I bought it for about $220. I don't know how much it goes for right now. Maybe go on Amazon or go whatever country it is that you're located in, search for it. I use again the Comica Boom XD mic. There are so many types of microphones on the market. I used to use this Boya lapel mic. The reason why I switched to Comica was because I just hated that long wire of those lavalier mics. It used to piss me off so much. So I decided to switch to a Bluetooth microphone that I can just pin on my body, and even if I'm in the other room in this house and my camera is here, it's still picking my voice. That's how good these types of microphones are, but they're not cheap, right? So depending on what your budget is, you can also do your research. Subscribe to a channel like Think Media. They share a lot of tips and tricks for upcoming YouTubers. Another thing you will need for creating beading tutorials is a lot of beads, of course. And like I always say, feel free to start small. Don't go to the market now and go and buy a whole trailer load of beads. My beads collection that you guys are, you have some insight into the quantity of beads that I have. I started building that collection little by little. I started building as far back as 2021 when I started, zoning into beading tutorials proper, right? So I didn't buy everything in one day. I was buying them bits until before I knew what I knew, a whole closet in my home back then in Port Harcourt was full of materials, fabric, beads, tools, everyone. I'm like, oh my gosh, when did I accumulate all these things? It's just little by little that I was gathering those things. So you need a lot of beads, different types of beads, just to give you variety in the tutorials that you're trying to teach people. You also need fabrics, of course, because with beading, you're beading on fabrics, you're beading on different things. So depending on the content idea that you're trying to create, get different types of fabric. And for me personally as well, what was working for me was I got a tambour hoop. Okay, that was where I used to illustrate the beadings that I used to do, or that I still do on the channel, right? I used a tambour hoop just because I couldn't afford a, body form at the time, right? So if you are able to get a body form, if you are maybe a fashion designer that is just trying to delve into YouTube and you have all of these things, I mean, why not? Feel free to use the tools that you have in your fashion business. But if you are upcoming, right, get a tambour ring first, do those tutorials. When you start to make money off of YouTube, you can now start to save and invest back into the business. Okay, so what else do you also need? You need lots of beading needle, you need lots of threads and needles, your glues as well. It's a lot of things. Okay, so I'm just going to be rushing through them. You need different types of glues. You guys have seen my glues collection. If you have not seen it, check out my beading tutorial playlist. You see all of the things that I typically use. I use a lot of glues, I use a lot of beading needles, I use a lot of hand needles as well. I also use a lot of storage containers just to help me keep my beads properly and safely, right? So get those as well. All of these things that I'm mentioning to you guys, again, this is not to say run to the market now, go and buy everything at once. Buy them little by little and start posting your content, make some money and reinvest into your business, right? Okay, because for me, my YouTube channel is a business for me. It's not a hobby. It's not a just for the sake of owning camera. I enjoy teaching and I also enjoy making money from the work that I do. So get those things. And you also need, what will I call it now? Charisma, okay? You can't be teaching people and be sounding like you're not happy to be on the channel. You're not happy to make those videos. Make sure that people can hear the passion in your voice, and you should have a genuine passion to teach. I won't lie to you. If you don't enjoy teaching, doing this kind of work might not necessarily be very easy for you. You should have a genuine passion to teach. For me personally, I love teaching. My mom was a teacher. I grew up with, teacher, like Bommy teacher. That was my mom, right? So I also found myself enjoying and loving passing knowledge across from myself to another person. Okay, so if you don't necessarily enjoy teaching, this type of YouTube channel will probably not be for you. Okay, so have a genuine passion for teaching and do research on how to teach. Okay, Google how to teach, how to pass information across in such a way that the person on the receiving end of what you're teaching is able to assimilate what you're teaching them in a very easy way. Because if someone is watching your videos, you're teaching them something, but you're teaching them in such a way that they're not able to even grasp what you're saying, the goal of what you're doing is, already fruitless, right? So do your research on learning how to improve your skill as a teacher. Be able to be preemptive and say, oh, this thing that I'm doing, what are the kind of questions that someone watching or trying to learn this thing, what are the kind of questions that they will come up with, and try to answer those questions in the video that you're making. Okay, try to do it. What else would I advise? I would advise patience as well. All of these things that I told you now does not mean once you post one beading tutorial like this, your channel will just blow up and you will get 100,000 subscribers. But consistency and quality will definitely yield you fabulous results. Okay, I will not lie to you, it will yield you, fabulous results. So be consistent with your tutorials and put out quality content. Don't put out something that that if you're the one watching it, you'll be angry. You will just be angry and click off the video. Okay, the results will not be there, because you need people to be able to stay on your video, watch and come back. Don't just allow them watch one time and never ever they will even mute your channel. They don't want to ever see you again. Okay, so make sure that you pass the knowledge in such a way that people are eager to see the next video that you would post on your platform. Okay, I hope this was helpful to us. I hope we learned one or two things. This is very brief, but this is the summary of everything that I do on here on YouTube and has been paying me for the past couple of years. Okay, so I hope this was valuable for you. If you enjoyed watching, please be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up as usual. Subscribe to this channel, and don't be afraid if there's anything about the work that I do on here that you're interested in, that you'd like to know. Maybe, I don't know, the type of light that I use, where I got it from, or stuff like that. Feel free to ask in the comment section. I'll be sure to answer you as soon as I see your comment. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And yeah, friends, I can't wait to see you in another one very, very soon. Bye.